Hey everybody, I just wanted to show everybody a neat, cheap little mod that you can do with your Hasbro boards. I think every now and then I'm going to maybe play around with some of these Econo boards and maybe show how to, every now and then as I find, things out about them, I may put out like, a new mod or something. I've already thought of a couple. I haven't really had time to test out yet, but this is one that I did do. So basically what this is, it's just a Sync Tube Saber I built. I put Hasbro FX board in there, and it actually has an RGB LED, and that has part to do with the mod on here. So basically, you got your switch right here that turns it on, and then if you look towards here at the bottom, I got another switch that I mounted on there, and that's the mod. And basically, what I did was the board was already hooked up to this Saber once before, so I got it hooked into the blue die on here for Guardian Blue. And then I have the red wired into a momentary switch, which is there at the bottom. So when I hit that switch, the red die will come on, basically like a flash on class. And then what I did is basically that switch is a double pull, double throw switch. So the other side is wired into the back of the clash sensor. So when I hit the switch, it'll clash and it will flash at the same time, basically like flash on clash. So basically it's a flash on clash switch. And so I'll just go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so it's on right now. And when I just do a regular clash, that's what the regular Hasbro clashes look like. Now, when I use the button, notice how the red die came on? And if I hold it, I can change the blade red instead of blue. So I could even make another mod maybe where I use a latching switch and hook that in the same way to where basically you can change it from light side to dark side. But this one here, you see you can do it just with the classes too. And for some reason that's just how the red dye and the blue dye work with this LED, this RGB. I did have this hooked up before this with the green dye, and I had it wired in parallel with the blue. So basically when I did the clash, it turned from Guardian Blue to Arctic Blue. And then when you held the button on, like I'm doing right now, it was Arctic Blue instead of red, because that's how I had it wired. So that just goes to show that there's some versatility with even a cheap board like this. Some extra things you can do to kind of trick out a cheap board. So anyhow, there you go.